Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to have you here. I thought I would do a quick flip through of the art journaling magazine that I've got. Now this one is the October, November, December 2021 one. And it is actually the first one that I've got from my subscription that I continued on from last year. So I'm not sure what's happened, but I think there was just a total problem with all the postage and things. So whether there's some still waiting for me stored somewhere, I don't know. But I'm hoping that it will start to come through regularly now. But I thought I'd give you a flip through anyway. These ones are really nice for inspiration as well. I do like the Somerset Studios, but these ones are also really good as well. So I won't say too much. I'll just turn the pages, but you will see there is some really nice inspiration in them as well. Even if you just flip through and just grab the inspiration, I think they're worth it. They're a little expensive for us over here, but a lot of the stuff is, unfortunately. But even these sorts of things, I'll look at them and I'll sort of go, oh, okay, I've never thought of putting this with this or whatever. So the foliage sort of thing is coming through quite a bit at the moment. I haven't read all the articles yet. I don't always, I must admit. I sort of grab it for the pictures. I struggle to get this loose sort of a style, I must admit. And even those, they're not that difficult when you look at it, but they really look quite awesome. These are nice and bright and colourful. Sometimes I think it's just getting the right magazine image or something that inspires you. I should actually tell you who the artist is of them. Let's have a look. I'll just flick back a minute. Let's see. Hopefully it'll say. Oh, there. It must be that lady there, Lulio. Let's see. Who's the next one? So this one is Nancy Bowmiller, I think it is. So very different styles, completely different styles. We'll give them a try, I think. I'm interested in this Beyond Paper Dolls magazine, actually. I like making paper dolls, so I might look into that. This is by Patricia Mosca. And again, different style. She's got the quite vibrant, colourful backgrounds with quite a few layers looking at that, and then an illustration that I think it looks like she's coloured as well. This one, we asked the artist, when you're pressed for time, what is your favourite way to lay down a quick background? Okay. I'm familiar with a couple of the names. Caterina Giglio, she has a YouTube channel. Pamela Gillespie, I think she has a YouTube channel as well. But they're, I think, the only two names that I'm actually familiar with. So I may actually have a look and see if I can find some more information on them. These are Leslie Wood, by Leslie Wood. Reminds me of Gollum or Dobby out of the Harry Potter movies. And the expression on the faces of these. Really good. I quite like those, actually. It's amazing how what you can achieve with just a little bit of a picture. I don't think I could draw them like that, to be honest. I just don't have that loose style. But this, I really love those. I like this particular one. Reminds me of how I feel quite a lot of the time. There's a face there, but the rest of the head's not there at all. This one, Jennifer Trittley, not sure how you'd say it, but interesting again. You've got the very colourful background, and then you've got the buildings, and then the flowers that stand out. That one looks like magazine images put onto the background. So it's all art journaling, but there's no reason you couldn't do them on canvases and things as well. Tina Walker. So she obviously works with other things like book pages. She's got some stamps there, so a bit more of mixed media-y stuff as well, I guess. There's some sewing there, fabric and sewing. The thing that strikes me about, I guess, art journaling is that it's no longer, you don't have to strive for perfection. Your faces can be whimsical and a little, you know, sketchy and whatever, and it's all okay. This one is Ramona Samuels. Nice pink colourings. This is Pamela Gillespie. I have a couple of her printables actually. Very distinctive style. I've watched a couple of her videos, well, quite a few of her videos actually, and just unbelievable how easily she seems to be able to draw. And the watercolouring, I just can't get that right. I'm not like that. Just can't. Amazing. Some very talented people out there. And it looks like they ask the same artist different questions, and these are their responses. I will read those more closely too. So more like a daily art journaling. I honestly wish I had time for that, but I just don't. Kim Mailhot and Patricia Mosca. Postcards from the Heart. Just love the variety. Just the inspiration you get from these sort of things. And you know, that's how I come up with some of my things, my collages. I use other things apart from paper where I can. It's something I've sort of worked on, I guess, for the last 3 years to break away from that very rigid mould of using one particular thing and adding things and combining things. And putting things together that you wouldn't necessarily put together as well. It's amazing what you can create. There's a lot of the texture paste in these ones. And of course once you put texture paste, you can then add colour, and the way the colour sort of sits around the texture paste, it gives your page that dimension, the layers. You've just got to have fun. You've just got to do it, I think. And I know that there's the temptation to not use a lot of your stash, because you know sometimes it's expensive, but you know I'm learning that you can't do that. You can't leave it sitting there. You've got to start using it, because it dries up, or you know, and then you can't use it. So what a waste. And look, if you like it, well, then you can buy some more too, you know. This is Amanda Judd, and looks like she's does the faces and things. But again, you've got book pages, and she's put that book page upside down, which is something I struggle to do. And that's upside down as well. But, you know, she's got the paint, and then she's got the black image. It's amazing. Anna Gajowski, I'm not sure if that's correct. But she's painting onto music paper or other papers. And again, there's texture paste in there. It looks like watercolour. It's just the colours and the textures all together just create some amazing pieces. And you know, they're just ripped scraps of paper, tiny bits of ribbon. And that's it's a texture paste, but it's gold, so I'm not sure if that's a gold texture paste or she's coloured her texture paste. And these ones are concentrating on the different text or writing. This is Caterina Giglio, and she's used a lot of the gesso to push back the background. Interesting statement, the lady with the cross closing her mouth. But as I said, these sort of magazines are where I get quite a bit of my inspiration and the ideas from too. I hope you can actually see them. These are just little techniques to try as well, just little snippets, I guess. A humble strip of masking tape can add a ton of intrigue to a journal page. Layer a strip of this plain tape beneath a portrait for an eye-catching detail. Little things you would never think of. And I love the way they cut out. Something I've recently started doing is cutting out from old book pages just sentences or phrases, just to add something to the page. A tea bag label. Unfortunately, the downside to these sorts of things is that I now hoard everything. You know, it's almost like you can't throw anything out because the possibility that you will use it again. Ramona Samuels. This is a 3" by 3" journal she's looking at here. So, again, these are each of the different artists. Unbelievable. So, I think we're coming to the end now. So, just a quick flick through the Art Journaling magazine. As I said, great for inspiration. You know, so many ideas from that. And you don't need to copy it. It's not about copying. It's just grabbing something that appeals and using it. One of my biggest desires, I guess, is to pick up some of these at a market or something. But very rarely do I see anything, any of these sort of magazines in any of the markets and things. Well, not here in Australia. I'm not sure about America or even the UK, but not here. Alright, well thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it sort of gave you a little bit of inspiration or just a bit of an insight into how I get my ideas and how, what's out there for other people. Okay, well thank you, as I said, for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.